Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Match Betting Chronicles. And today I want to tell you a sad story about 2Ups. So yesterday there was a full turnaround on Swansea, and wow, do I wish I was on this game. That must have been so exciting to get this full turnaround. Swansea have gone 1-up in the first minute, a great start. And then they're 2-up after just 12 minutes. So the cash out at 2-0 must have been pretty decent, maybe. So I imagine a lot of people traded out at 2-up. But a lot of people like myself, they don't. They wait till the full turnaround. And you'd have given up hope almost. It took them till, the stoppage time, 3 minutes after added time to get 2-1. And then it looks like probably the last kick of the game almost, and they've done the full turnaround. So that must have been fantastic for a lot of people. I mean, some people cash out at 2-1, but there would have been no time to cash out that. So yeah, they'd have got the full turnaround. But what I want to tell you is I wasn't on this game, but I did have a friend who was. And let me show you what happened. So he had a £200 stake on Swansea at odds of 2.5, and I think he said he laid it on Matchbook at odds of 258. So he's taking a qualifying loss of £6.20, okay, unless there's a 2-up or full turnaround. And what happened was he doesn't cash out at 2-0 normally, so he tried to wait for the full turnaround. But the game goes on and on. Really deep into near the end of the match, and he looks at the stats, concludes a goal is not coming. Swansea are on top. It's getting too late. It's just not going to happen. And the back odds now are 1.02. And what he decides to do, unfortunately, is to try to save himself the qualifying loss. So I just showed you this. He had a qualifying loss of £6.20. And he tried to reduce this. So what he did was to use the early payout calculator and trade out. So yes, the bookmaker has paid out because it's gone 2-up, and the back odds were 1.02. And you can see if he puts a big stake of £490 on Swansea at odds of 1.02, then he's guaranteed £3.60 profit no matter what the result. So £3.60 profit, it's better than losing £6.20, right? But if he leaves that and doesn't trade out, look at that profit. It's £493.80 he would have got if he didn't trade out, okay? And I shouldn't laugh, but really this is the lesson. Don't do that. Do not. You never know what's going to happen in football, guys. Don't trade out at 2-0. And to be honest, this is something I've done in the past when I was new to match betting. I'd give it some time, and like 60, 70 minutes, it's still 2-0. Oh, nothing's going to happen. I'll take maybe a tenner profit, and then you see the full turnaround later. I just cannot. I can't tell you how many goals happen in with the last kick of the game, or in the last few minutes. It happens. So just leave it for the sake of a few quid. Just let it run. And also there was a game last season. I can't quite remember. I think it was Wolves and Aston Villa, but one of them was winning 2-0, and then there was 3 goals in the last 10 minutes, and the other team 3-2. What a full turnaround that was. And look, the other thing to remember is, okay, so he's got a profit of, what was it, £3.60. But the full turnaround value was £490. So basically, he'd have to do this over, well over 100 times before a full turnaround is more valuable. And I guarantee you, it will happen. If your team's 2-0 up, within 100 games, definitely there will be the other team making it a full turnaround late on. Definitely. So there is just no value in trading out for this kind of small profits. And from what I've seen on the match betting forums, my friend wasn't the only one to do this yesterday. And you know, there's people saying profit's profit, but you know, we've got to think really. I think definitely it's more valuable to let it run. You will win more over the long term for sure. There's just no doubt about that. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed the video and found it some value. Thanks very much for listening. See you next time.